Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic. Oh, sweet rain. And the rain that I'm talking about are the waters that are washing away the absolute filth of the former regime in Baltimore that created and ran the offense. Oh, the waters from Lake Minnetonka. Oh, sweet ambrosia. You're probably wondering where I'm going at. I'm going to tell you what I'm going at. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going at. That's what I'm going at. Yo, so the personnel usage for the Baltimore Ravens came out. And I want to read this off to you real quick, just so you get an idea of exactly what we're talking about. So, in the NFL preseason so far, the Ravens personnel grouping usage has been this. 64% 11 personnel. It's coming from being 9.8% from last year. Oh, sweet ambrosia. Oh, as you quench my thirst and heal my pain. 14% 21 personnel were down from being 36% last year. 11% 20 personnel, 1% last year. And 12 personnel, 11% this year, 22 last year. Oh my God. Oh. It feels good. Already we are seeing the changes from the former regime. Have you ever been really thirsty? Like truly thirsty? I know what thirst is. I mean truly thirsty. And when you drink that water, the absolute captivating taste as the H2O salivates and remoisturizes the inside of your mouth, slowly engulfing your throat with nothing but a cool sensation of adequacy. That's what I'm going through watching this right now. Listen, let me tell you something right now. We were down bad. And, you know, I heard somebody say this. The reason why we were running so much heavy personnel is because everybody was hurt. All of our receivers were hurt. So it was like, yo, we're going to stay in what we do well, or at least decent, and let the dice roll. You know what I mean? But here's my kicker to this. Because it's not just Greg Roman. It was the building of this team. And like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I am so happy we are past those days. Look, the offense in every metric. Back then it was defense wins you championships. No. Not as much no more. No. Your defense has to be able to make timely stops. It's the offense that holds and carries these teams. Why, you might ask? Why might you want to know? Because of the rules. The rule changes have changed the way and the landscape of the NFL for the foreseeable future. The NFL is leaning more and more towards offense. They want more points. They want more high-flying, acrobatic catches, more tantalizing runs from the quarterback, less big hits. So because of that, offenses are given the freedom of movement. And if anybody wants to know what the freedom of movement can do for a league, much less a team, i.e., go look at the NBA. But as soon as they said, you know what, let's make guys smaller, spread these dudes out, and start chucking threes from the half-court line. And that's a foul. Freedom of movement became the currency in which they buy and sell within the NBA. And that's exactly what's happened to the NFL. So that's why 11 personnel means so much to a team like ours. Because now they're going to be taking advantage of the rules. They're going to be taking advantage of the spacing and taking advantage of having one of the most electrifying, if not the most electrifying player to probably ever play the quarterback position in Lamar Demetrius Jackson. That's where we're going with this. Listen, Toddery, you know I call him Toddery. Toddery Munkin, so far, has been an enlightened veil of happiness that is casts its willowy feel across the skin of everybody in Baltimore. Wistful almost. Why? Because it's bringing back joy. You know what makes Christmas special when you were a kid? It's the wonder. That's what it is. It's not so much the happy, it's the wonder. Being caught up in the holiday spirit. Wondering what's under the tree. Wondering what's going to be cooked. Wondering what family members are going to show up. Wondering which cousins you're going to get to sleep over with. Wondering. It's wonder. That is the feeling. That is the emotion that is captivating Baltimore right now. And it is because of Todd Monken. Make no mistake about it. OBJ, salute. You're a dog. We already know that. You've been over these past, 8 years, you've been probably top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. But even outside of that, outside of even one named Lamar Jackson, a change needed to be made. It needed to be made. Or we would have been stuck in the same rut we were the past years. You know that change. A change gonna come. And it's came. You know how it goes. I was born by the river in a little tent. And oh, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's here. It is here in the form of Monken. It is here in the form of OBJ. It is here in the form of a different mindset that EDC and Harbaugh are allowing to take place. I don't know how many of you guys grew up watching, cartoons. I was a cartoon. I loved cartoons growing up, especially the theme songs. But there was a particular cartoon that came out that everybody went crazy for like 3-4 years. It was called Yu-Gi-Oh. And there was a 5-piece monster in the card game that was called Exodia. This was called. As soon as you summoned him, it was obliterate. You win. And what it was is it was different pieces of Exodia, and once you got his whole body together, the chains would break, and it was obliteration. Nobody could stand up to him. It was an automatic win in the game. Those chains, and who I'm making a reference to is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is Exodia. You can use his different pieces of his body, like his legs, and that could do some damage. You can use his arms. That could do some damage. You might even be able to use his head, see how he kills people with his mind. And that could do damage. But those things all are individually put until you allow the shackles to come off and put it all together. And that's what Todd Monken is allowing this offense and Lamar Jackson to do. He is allowing Lamar Jackson to use all of his skills in their entirety. And let me tell you something right now. Lamar Jackson, with all of his skills being used at the highest level possible, he is the epitome of Exodia. And just like in Yu-Gi-Oh, just like what you're going to see this year in the NFL, this offense with Lamar Jackson will obliterate. And this is an episode of The Wonder Kid Show. Thank you for watching, and I hope we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. It's great. It's special. 3 tiers of content goodness. Let me know what you think. And if you want to donate to this channel to help it grow, get extra help with the equipment and stuff, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is called The Wunderkind Show. Real easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.